you're talking about people who put their hard-earned money into their homes and, you know, trying to make it beautiful and have living spaces where, you know, their kids can be, their family can come. And when you lose all of that, it can be really devastating for some people.
Patricia Oliver's home in Laval's Fabreville was flooded with groundwater in 2017. Her basement destroyed and the damage of her family's belongings severe.
The water line was about to here.
3 of her children's rooms were in the basement and the kids lost pretty much everything.
It literally took, I think, 3 garbage trucks to take everything away. Our entire driveway was full of furniture, gyprock, you know, we had to take everything down.
Now her family of 6 pack into the main floor of their home because the basement has remained untouchable over the last 2 years, still with a damp, wet smell and thousands of dollars of work ahead.
We haven't started to rebuild our basement because unfortunately for us, we had foundation problems that we had to save up money to fix because there's no point. We still had water coming in for 2 years.
But Oliver maintains a positive attitude, knowing that there's not much she can do about Mother Nature.
There's only so much that you can fight the water. Eventually, it's going to find its way to whatever path it has to go on. So you just have to deal with it.
She's dealt with it by taking matters into her own hands. After being given about $40,000 by the province, she disregarded their advice to restore the basement exactly as it was.
If we had done everything, put the gyprock back, put the subflooring, you know, we have the bedrooms in the back there. If we'd made everything back the way that it was, it would again look like this after the flood. We would have just had to tear everything down.
Her French drain system and pumps are getting rid of the groundwater that would have otherwise submerged the entire basement already. Oliver says it's thanks to her family's judgment to install them and money out of her own pocket that's kept her basement dry during this year's floods and avoiding another disaster. Ahead of Laval and the Public Security Ministry's information session for flood victims in need of compensation on Monday night, Oliver cautions bureaucracy in this situation is something she had a hard time dealing with. Her message to this year's flood victims:
have patience, and you know, hopefully the city and the ministry is going to have a better hold on things if this is stuff that's going to continue to happen.
In Laval, Alicia Rubertucci, City News.